Today we are going to see chapter number 3, company final account of standard 12 commerce subject account. So today we are going to see the asset side of the balance sheet. In our last video we have seen the equity and liability side, then we have seen which are the main head and subhead of the asset. Today we will see the how to prepare the asset side of the balance sheet. Let's see that with the help of illustration number 8. Let's see illustration number 8. Following balances are taken from the books of Vijay Limited as on 31st/3/17. Prepare statement including asset of balance sheet as on 31st/3/17. So here they are asking us to prepare only asset side of the balance sheet as on 31st/3/17 as per Schedule 3 of the Companies Act 2013. So here as we know that the asset side of the balance sheet, and we have discussed in our last video that mainly there are two heads, that is non-current asset as well as current asset. And in the non-current asset again there are the four heads. In that very first is a fixed asset, that is again divided into two categories, tangible asset as well as intangible asset. The other head is a non-current investment. After that the third one is a long-term advances, and fourth one is a other non-current assets. So these are the non-current asset, and then there is a current asset, and the list of the current asset is a current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loan and advances, and other current assets. So we have to bifurcate all the asset in that heading. Let's write it, then we are going to write the balance of that account. So here on the asset side of the balance sheet, very first asset is non-current assets. In that, first one is a fixed asset. That fixed asset is again divided into two categories: tangible asset intangible asset. Then the next heading is a non-current investment. The third one is long-term loan and advances. Then the fourth one is other non-current asset. So this is the first head, that is non-current asset. Now let's see other head, that is current asset. That is again in that very first is a current investment. Then the second one is an inventory. The third one is trade receivable. The fourth one is a cash and cash equivalent. Then the fifth one is a short-term loans and advances. And the last one is other current asset. So these are the head, and now let's put the balance of that account. And for that, here very first thing is given to us in the sum is is a fixed tangible asset. So here fixed tangible asset is 8 lakh. So that will be 8 lakh. Then the next one is given to us is a cash and cash equivalent. So cash and cash equivalent is a 60,000. Next one is a long-term loan and advances. That is long-term loan and advances is a 34,000. So that will be 34,000. Afterwards, the next one is a inventory, and inventory is a 43,000. After that, the next is a other non-current asset, and that is a 31,000. After that, non-current investment. So non-current investment will be 27,000. So that will be 27,000. And after non-current investment, the other investment is a current investment. So current investment we will be writing over here, and that is a 29,000. After current investment, another asset is given to us is trade receivable, and trade receivable is 56,000. And after trade receivable, other is a short-term loan and advances. So that will be short-term loan and advances is 40,000. And then other current asset will be 10,000. And intangible asset will be 50,000. So these are the balance, and now let's make the total of that, and total of that will be 8 lakh 50,000, 27,000, 34,000 and 31,000. Total of that will be 9 lakh 42,000. Then 29,000, 43,000, 56,000, 60,000, 40,000 and 10,000. So here 2 lakh 38,000. So total of this will be 11 lakh 80,000. This is the total. So students, you may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.